I just bought the Stanley Time Twin Daily Mechanical Timer. And I'm going to open it up. And see if it works. I bought it at Walmart. And I'm going to do a little DIY. Here it is. That's what it looks like. Okay, so to operate, locate the device, the electrical outlet that is closest to the device you want to control. Set the light on timer switch located next to the dial of the position. Plug the timer into the outlet, so right there. Okay, that must be the on switch position. Next to position, plug the timer into the outlet. So I gotta press the timer into the outlet. So that light right there it's showing has to be on when you plug it into the outlet. Okay, so set the current timer turning the clockwise. Set the current time turning the clockwise. Align the arrowhead. Okay. So right there where the arrowhead has to go all the way around. So you just turn the dial right there. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, so all this right here, the pins are down. Okay. That's what you do. Oops. So we'll just go right here. Okay. Okay, after you set turning the clockwise all the way around, press timer off the preset timer between numbers of the increase button. Okay, this is, I can't see. Okay, the way it goes is that the factory pins are already down. So bring all the pins up. Okay. All the pins up. See? I'm just going to show you that what the pins look like. Okay, they're up. I'm going to push them all the way up so that you see all the pins go all the way up. Okay. And we're going to time it from, okay. Okay, now that all the pins are up. Okay. Oops. All the pins are up. Okay, push all the pins down from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So we got where the arrowhead is right there. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Where the arrow goes. From 5 p.m. which is right. 5 p.m. right there. Okay. To 10 p.m. So we go 5 p.m. Where's that 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. all the way to 10 p.m. So from 5 all the way to 10. So we're going to do it at 12 because 12 o'clock p.m. 5 to 12 is what the timer on. Okay? So we're going to turn the timer on at 5. And the timer should shut off at 12. That light has to be on before you plug it in the outlet. And then when you plug it in the outlet, you press timer, bring that down. To press timer. And then put in the outlets, okay, where the timer will be set when you put the plug in for the lights, okay. And then when you plug it in, and that should be set, okay, 5 to 12, and there you go. That's how you set the timer for the Stanley twin meet. Okay, so I'll show it to you once it's gonna be about another 30 more minutes before it hits 5 and the lights will go on, and I'll record it for you. Alright, just a reminder, let me get this focused here. When you pull the when you pull that up, that is the stop. And you push that means is on. And when you push this lever on the side, timer. So that's the timer. Right now it's on. And probably in about, so it's in 30-minute increments. Gotta put this steady here. In about maybe another 10-15 minutes. That I got that hooked up to the fan. And then when it stops, in about 15-20 minutes, it should stop the fan. So give me about another 50 minutes. I'll let that play. I'll let that and then I'll record it to see if the timer works. Okay, so far it's working. Alright, I got that set up. Okay, now the timer is set up for on. Probably about 15 minutes. The other one didn't work, so I timed that wrong. So this one I'm timing it on, because when you push one of the buttons up, that means to stop. And you push it all the way down, that means it goes on. So I timed it in about maybe about 15-20 minutes. That should go on. And let's see if it turns on in about 15 minutes. So we will see. If the timer goes on. Okay, the timer is set to turn on, excuse me, in about 30 minutes, because it's in 30-minute increments, and in about, say, 25-30 minutes, the timer should go on, and then you'll be able to see the fan work. So now we just wait. I'll pause this in a bit and I'll turn it on about 15-20 seconds before it turns on. Okay, I missed my timing again. I'm gonna have to wait another 15-20 minutes for it to start again, but it went on, so I gotta read back, and then I gotta to hopefully record. Let's see if this is better. Once the timer goes on, so that I'll get that footage, so I get that shot. Right now I'm just waiting another 15-20 minutes. Okay guys, so I'll be back and hopefully show you that the timer does work. The on and off timer on the Stanley works perfectly. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I set it up to about another 5 minutes. That timer should be on in about 5 minutes, and then that should trigger the fan. So we'll see how that goes in about 5 minutes. The timer, which I set up, it's usually in 30-minute increments, so I have to wait 5 minutes before I record, so that we'll see what happens in 5 minutes. Okay, so I'll let that record. Okay, there you go. The timer is now on, and it's secure every 30-minute increments. So remember that. Now I'm going to shut it off and see when it turns off. The timer will turn off. Okay, so give me a second. Continue on from my first video. I'm gonna mesh this together. That the timer went off. I mean on. Sorry. Now the timer goes off. There we go. Now the timer is off. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley timer is worth the buck at Walmart. And I'm doing a DIY just to let you know that it's worth $25 or $30 depending what type of style you have. And I bought the Stanley double-sided 3-prong timer. So it's worth the buck. Worth the money to have your timer on and off if you have lights outside for Christmas or indoors for any type of computer or electronics that you want, and you forget the timer and you want to set the timer on and off and stuff like that. So anyway, it's worth the buck for at Walmart. All right, so thanks for watching for the DIY. I'll have more videos coming here very shortly. Bye for now, and we'll see you in the next one.